rehearsal starts in 15 minutes. Please go upstairs and be ready as soon as possible.
Thank you. We're not going to be ready. We're not going to be ready.
Relax. We have 2 whole hours until showtime.
Oh, right. Now, just try to relax. It's going to be the best show you've ever had, and we're going to wipe Olivia and Lucinda right off the map.
I'm going to go check on the models.
Thanks a lot, Jack. Oh, Lisa, I just wish that Hal were here and not down in Washington.
Oh, darling, isn't it compensation enough to have Paul around for a few days, maybe?
Well, actually, he's been very sweet. Yeah. Even wanted to come to the show today.
Barbara, we need to check your position at the podium.
Excuse me.
Wow. Hey, this is pretty serious. Look at all this equipment.
And look at you. This is serious. Oh, we're going to have a video, darling. It's going to be made. It's going to be sent all over the country, and you models are going to make extra money.
That's good.
Hey, what happened to that famous Wendell smile? What's wrong with you?
Do you ever find sometimes when you've been dreaming about something for a long time, it turns out to be not exactly what it was cracked up to be?
Oh.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Wow, this is really exciting, huh?
Yes.
I just came by to wish Barbara some luck.
Mrs. Mitchell, can you talk to the florist about repositioning that big arrangement as blocking one of the cameras?
I think I can.
Thank you.
Don't you get nervous modeling in front of all those people?
No. I used to, but I don't anymore.
Boy, I could never be in the spotlight like that.
Well, I could never do what you do. Be responsible for all those people's problems. Why? I'd probably screw them up more than they were to begin with.
Julie, I just wanted to tell you that Mom really appreciated you being honest about the split with Andy.
Yeah, well, it's like I told her. It's not that I've stopped caring about him. I owe him more than I could ever repay.
Oh, man. Who invited you?
No, don't you start in with that lip with me, man. I have been to just about every crummy dive in this town. I had no idea you'd stoop as low. I saw your car out front.
Duke, leave me alone.
Right. You'd be better off alone in this crummy place. Look at the people around here, man. Look at that guy over there. Well, you think people like that got a life? They got anything to look forward to, any place to go? Which reminds me, you've got half the population of Oakdale worried sick about you. What are you pouring that poison down your throat for, man? It's just because of Julie, right?
I don't want to talk about Julie. You never did understand.
Oh, I understand how she ruined your life, man.
It's not her fault. It's not. I'm responsible for my own life.
Oh, since when, man? Since when? You've never had to be responsible for one thing in your rich kid life. Unlike me, you've had everything handed to you, so I guess it makes it all the more easy to throw away, huh?
Get lost, Duke.
Oh.
That's real cool, Andy.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to lie here,
This filth. You call it a life, you're welcome to. Go ahead. Yeah, you're right, Andy. You are responsible for yourself. I'm not gonna let you endanger other people's lives driving to the condition you're in.
How am I supposed to get home?
What, Daddy-O? The condition you're in, you should get home day after tomorrow.
Duke! Wait!
Can I help you, Bob?
I'd like to be able to help you. What are the pills?
Oh, aspirin.
In a prescription bottle?
This is an old bottle. I carry this in my purse.
Come on, Susan. I'm a doctor. I'm aware of your grogginess, your forgetfulness. You said to Casey the other day, I heard you say it, that your brain is like a sieve these days and you're unsteady on your feet.
I have a bad back. I'm trying to cope with it the best way I can.
How? Did Dr. Hanley prescribe something for your back without knowing your history of addiction?
Colonel Keeler says that Larry's pulse and respiration are up. Well, it could mean he's coming out of the coma.
Finley's struggling to come out of this coma. Joe, do you have a witness there in case he says something we can use in court?
All right, we have an Army nurse attached to intelligence.
I'm on my way.
I'll come with you.
Look, tell Margot that we may need somebody in Oakdale if this case breaks. Look, Tom, I gotta go now. I'll see you soon.
Mr. Bailey, it's important to keep talking to the patient, especially if it's something intensely personal or important to him.
But, Larry,
Larry, can you hear me? It's me, Joe. Oh, that's right, kid. Look, you saved Emily Stewart's life. But we need your help, kid. We're up against the wall. Brock's been killed, and Lombards have set up somebody else to take the rap. We're counting on you to give us the evidence we need to see that justice is done.
Lombard.
As the world turns.
So, I just wanted to come by and wish you luck. Not that I think you need it with your kind of talent.
Oh, Franny, thanks so much. It means a lot coming from you. You know, I've just happened to notice that when Sean Baxter comes in the room, you kind of light up. Does he light up about you, too?
Interesting question.
I'm sure you'll want to have your lawyer look it over, but the terms are very simple. You agree to stay with M&A until you repay the loan. And you can't sell the partnership without my okay.
Well, there goes the next 10 years of my life.
Oh, and if you default, the partnership reverts back to me.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's it. No strings. Except, I don't want you to tell anybody about our agreement, all right? Not even Blake, until I decide to tell him.
Oh, I can live with that. So, am I allowed one question?
Okay.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Well, to keep Craig's business going has always been my main objective.
Well, hello, hello.
Hey, everything under control?
Oh, very much so. Listen, if you have more important things to do, you know, I can handle this.
No. I've been with Barbara since I joined the firm. I think I'm going to make the show, okay?
And, of course, the wedding gown for the finale. That's it.
No question about it. I'll go tell the girls.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Things just arrived and they're for you. Who are they from? I wonder. I
Hold
can't
on.
wait to find out.
They're from my wonderful husband, and he says that he loves me. He's very proud of me.
Well, of course he is proud, and of course he loves you. You have a terrific husband, don't you know that? I've got to go check on the hors d'oeuvres. Excuse me.
I have the most wonderful husband in the world.
Oh, look at those.
I
It's
do.
beautiful.
Well, I'm so worried that something's going to come between us.
Barbara, if you can weather Adam, you can weather anything. I really admire your strength.
That's why you're my sister. Thanks. I'm glad that somebody understands. You stick around for the show?
Actually, I have an appointment out at the center, but I'll certainly try to make it back.
Good. Good. I gotta work with the models. Excuse
Okay,
me.
good luck.
Excuse me. Freddie. I didn't see you come in. Aren't you going to stay to see the show?
I've got an
Wait,
appointment
no,
out at the
stay
center.
and see
but
the show. Come on, it meant a lot to me.
Okay, then I'll be back.
Okay.
Emily, I don't understand what the problem is. If you've got papers for Lily to sign, just go to the Mona Lisa, have her sign them. If Barbara is uncomfortable, forget about her. I mean, you're only doing your job.
Mother, why are you biting my head off?
Hey, I'm busy too, you know?
Fine. Go back to work and take care of yourself, okay?
I will. Thanks. Goodbye. I know that you're friends with Barbara, you and Kim. Maybe you could talk to her. She's making Emily's life miserable.
Right now, I'm more concerned with you, Susan. Did Hanley prescribe something for your back?
Yes.
What?
Codeine and diazepam.
Pretty addictive combo. I'm sure if he knew about your history with alcohol, he would have prescribed something else.
I was in pain. I needed something that was going to work very fast. Look, I'm aware of the dangers.
How is your back?
It's better. It's better. I have the occasional spasm, but I handle it with aspirin.
I hope you're not trying to fool me. What's worse, yourself. Why have you avoided seeing an orthopedist here at Memorial?
That's what this is about. I'll make an appointment with Dr. Galvin right now.
Good.
Do you mind not saying anything to John about this, though? Things are kind of awkward between us.
That never occurred to me. Look, Susan, I have nothing but respect for you as a physician. And my concern is genuine.
I know, thanks. Hey!
Hi.
Guys, had to come down and see this fancy schmancy computer that Casey keeps bragging
I'm
about.
surprised to see you away from the station. Is the case solved?
I can't talk about it, Bob. But, you know, I may be getting a phone call here if there is any news.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go out to lunch now that you're back.
All right.
See
you in a bit.
Come here. Yeah, let me have a look.
I talked to Susan about the pills.
You did? Did you tell her I said anything?
I didn't have to. I caught her in the act. She says they're aspirin. I have my doubts. Casey, keep your eye on her. She could be in trouble without even realizing it.
Yeah, well, I guess we all have our battles to fight, don't we? See ya.
I got better things to do than hang out this dump all day. What, you asked me to stay? Yeah, you want to be alone. What is it?
I'm gonna be sick, Duke. I don't wanna be sick here.
So? Look, you want something from me, you can ask for it. You gotta make it real clear. I'm out the door.
I don't wanna go home.
Why bother, man? I was thinking, why don't you, if you're gonna drink yourself to death, why don't you stay here with the rest of the alkies?
I need your help, okay?
Yeah, you really want my help, little brother? You want my help, you gotta be willing to help yourself. Look, I've been reading up on alkies, man, and I got some, books from Dr. Stewart. She told me about, like, enabler, stuff like that. I'm not gonna let you lean on me, man, just so you can keep yourself drinking all the time.
I don't want to drink!
Fine. You don't want to drink? Then you're gonna call your sponsor right now. You're gonna admit you have a problem. You're gonna admit to others you have a problem. That's the only way we're gonna do it, bro. That's the only deal. You want me to help you out of here? You help yourself. Like it or lump it.
I sure hope you'll be back from Montega in time for the show.
I will, darling. it's just going for a few days, just for my daughter's birthday, and watch her be sworn in as defense minister or whatever it is, and kiss my grandmother.
What's the matter, Jane?
Lucinda, Fenwick just brought these in. I wish you weren't going back to that awful country. Well, don't worry about me, darling. I have my own special insurance policy. I have Mr. Sawyer.
Somebody take my name in vain? Jet's all fuel, ready to fly.
Say goodbye before you leave.
Okay, darling. Hang in. Thanks. Mr. Sawyer, would you like to partake of this picnic that Jane has set down, and the food better be better than the slop in Montega? Hi.
Hello.
Hi. You arrived to hear me screaming.
Well, I didn't want you to leave without a proper goodbye.
Listen, I think I'll settle for a hot dog on the corner. I'll see you in about an hour. Mustard, relish?
Gosh, this is nice. Come on by the fire. By the fire.
Everything better? Does that mean with Andy? Can you come with
No
me?
news about Andy. Look, under any
Come
other
with me.
under any other circumstances, I would have come with you. I would have. You know that.
Hey,
Huh?
what do you say? You think we're ripe for reconciliation?
No promises. I'm ripe for lunch. Wanna have some lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll turn off the phone.
Oh.
Oh, we'll sit by the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Doesn't the place look lovely?
Oh, yes. Beautiful. Where is that Duke? I thought he was supposed to come, too.
I wouldn't have thought that a fashion show would be Duke sort of thing.
I had to twist his arm, but he is coming. Actually, I thought he would be here by now, so...
I guess Abby will be coming with Julie modeling.
Oh, he and Julie aren't seeing one another anymore, Ellen. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to find him all day long. I'm going to call the apartment again. Excuse me.
Hi. Good luck today.
Oh, thank you so
That's
much.
good news, is it?
Actually, it's from Hank, wishing me all the best.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, Mom and Kim.
There you are.
Boy, am I glad you made it. Mwah. Listen, honey, have you seen Andy today by any chance?
No, actually, I haven't.
Okay, then I'm going to try to call. See you soon.
I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to change. Maybe I shouldn't stay.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're here. Look what came.
It's from Hank. I've been meaning to call him. You know, this must be hard on him without Charles.
You know, honey, I know you feel like you need your own space right now, but you can't forget about the people who love you.
What is she doing here today of all days?
Mom, please. For my sake, do not say anything to hurt her.
No answer at Andy's. Hi, Kim.
Honey, hi. How are you? I'm so glad
I'm
to
okay.
see you. Are you here for the show?
No, actually, I want to get Lily to sign some urgent papers, and then I'm just going to head back to the office.
Oh, come on and stay. It'll be fun. Do you?
Why don't you stay for the show?
Hey, you feeling any better?
Worse.
Hey, hey, look, Andy, you wanna talk about any of this stuff, before your A sponsor gets here?
No.
Hey, believe it or not, I am sorry about what happened between you and Julie. I guess she really was different around you. And I know you really cared about her. I know I didn't really care about her that much. Until I met Leanne, there's no one in my life I was, really attached to, except maybe my Graham.
I remember I taught her to make coffee. She hated it in this cramped little kitchen. I loved it, though, because, if you're fiddling around in here, you can't help touching. Hey, Duke, there was a day when she took all my photos that I'd ever taken of her and she put them all over the wall, all over the, wallpaper. And then when we made love.
It sounds to me like you've just got a lot of memories around here, right? What do you want to stay at a place like this for? Hey, come on. Why don't you move back to the garage apartment? I can go over to Lila's.
No, this is my home.
So, split because of Tonio?
No, it had nothing to do with another guy.
Okay. Sorry, man. I'm just asking, huh? I'll get that. Hi there. You Bill, Annie's A sponsor?
Right.
Yeah, hi, I'm Duke, Annie's brother. Come on in. Hey, look, Annie, let me get out of your hair for a while. And I promise you I'll return your car when I get back from Barbara's fashion show.
Duke, thanks.
Sure.
I messed up bad this time.
Andy, we always need to remember, as alcoholics, we're powerless over alcohol. We have to look to a higher power.
So Tom seemed a little tense last night. Is everything okay?
Yeah, he was just mad because I did something that got him worried. But, sometimes you gotta do what you think is right and suffer the consequences. Excuse me. Say, Susan, is Emily all right? Because I heard that she had slapped Ellie at Brock's graveside and...
What? I didn't want her to go to the funeral. She never listens to me. She's in this fantasy world lately. All she thinks of is the Lombard family. They're the only ones...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you, please.
I'm just very edgy. I'm sorry.
Margot, Kim called. I told her you were here, and she insisted I invite you and Tom for dinner tonight.
Oh, she did. Well, I'm sorry, but with this case about to break, give her our apologies.
I just wish the whole thing were over and done with so we could all get on with our lives. Has Kim heard from Andy?
No, she's very upset. Did you make an appointment to see Galva?
Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna go do that right now.
See ya.
See you later.
Bye. Bye, guys.
I brought you a soda.
Oh, for crying out loud, Margot, will you tell your mother to stop bringing me snacks every time she has a break?
What makes you think I brought it for you? I brought it for Margot.
Yeah, you pig.
Oh.
Mama, I want to thank you for singing that song last night. I think you saved my marriage.
Well, that's okay. Now, what kind of problems are you having with Tom?
I'm not having any problems with Tom.
Yes, but of course she has to have something to worry about. You know that.
Oh, and I love you, too. I'm gonna go back and see my patients. If my husband wants me, he knows where to find me.
Darling, I always want you.
See if I bring you a soda again.
Oh. Ooh.
Wow, I keep catching myself daydreaming that there'll be a miracle, you know, and I'll be able to walk. I'll be able to hold my baby. I'll be able to perform surgery.
Hey, you know, Peretti, there's nothing wrong with hope. And if you're looking for miracles, I think you got a couple in Mama and Kate.
Hey, you can't ask for more than your fair share of miracles.
Will.
Right cross. You want to get that for me?
Sure.
Thanks.
Research lab, Margot Hughes.
Hi, it's me. Finley's struggling to fight his way out of this coma. Joe thinks it might be beneficial to have those tapes that were made at Emily's before Finley was shot. He thinks it might be enough of an emotional jolt to bring him back.
Yeah, okay, I'll pick him up and be right there.
See you soon.
Why don't you take over? I'm getting hoarse.
Larry, you know who ordered the hit on Brock? Who was the trigger man?
The pulse and respiration rates just went up.
Lombard. Keep saying that over and over. He's got to know something.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
My next design is being worn by Angela. This evening dress is layers of shrimp-colored silk organza over silk satin. Notice the woven pattern of camellia blossoms. And this being the month for love and romance, I think this dress...
Oh, Barbara's designs are just lovelier than ever this year, aren't they?
I'll say they are. I hope we can get her to do another episode of Patterns for us.
Success is sweet.
Layers. This romantic pink satin gown.
I guess Duke chickened out.
No, he didn't.
Duke. And very fresh.
I'm sorry I'm late. Let's go.
And now for our finale, ladies and gentlemen. Julie, wearing a traditional Barbara Ryan original wedding gown. This gown epitomizes our new line. Classic, but feminine. The woman of the 90s will make time for romance. She'll embrace elegance, and she'll wear Barbara Ryan originals. I would like to thank a few people who have been very important to BRO. First of all, Hank Elliott, who is no longer involved directly in our designs, but whose inspiration will always be a part of any collection that I do. Dick Wolf, my wonderful new assistant, and Leanne Hughes, who created our original jewelry. Thank you all for coming today. The models will now circulate amongst you, and Dick and I will be very happy to answer any questions you have. Thank you very much.
I didn't realize you're the world-famous jewelry designer. I'm glad I made the last part of the show.
Yeah, well, so what happened to you?
I went looking for Andy, and I found him.
Was he drinking?
The point is, he's sobering up right now with his AA sponsor. In fact, I gotta tell Mrs. Hughes, but I don't want to do it in front of everyone here.
Yeah.
I'm glad my mom asked you to stay. I haven't seen you lately.
Well, I haven't really been very sociable.
Yeah, me neither. I heard that you went to Brock's funeral.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it, though, okay?
Okay. But you know I'm here for you.
Thanks.
Hey, Julie.
Hi. Hi, Julie.
You look great.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
I'm sure the last thing in the world she wants to be reminded of her wedding so soon after her fiance's funeral.
Yeah, it hasn't been a great year for that overall. Sorry to hear that you and Andy broke up.
So bad. He told you?
No, actually, I kind of figured it out myself. I don't know what happened, though.
Well, nothing happened. It was nobody's fault. I hope you'll be there for him. You know, he's really taking this hard.
Hey, Julie. You look pretty good up there.
Thanks.
Paul, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me.
Oh, Leanne.
Yeah?
I was really surprised when Barbara said that you designed the jewelry. It's really fabulous.
Thank you.
Damn it, Andy. All right, what do we do to help? Okay, first you can start by coming to Front Street with me and help him pick up Andy's car for him before it gets stripped. Let's do it.
Julie, you really look just beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Hughes. You know, when I model really classic clothes, I try to be like you.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, thank you.
Is Andy okay?
Honey, I have absolutely no idea. I haven't been able to get in touch with him since yesterday.
You haven't?
No.
I feel so guilty about all of this.
Listen, don't do that. It doesn't do anybody any good, least of all you. Believe me, I know that from personal experience.
I find it hard to believe that you have anything to feel guilty about.
Oh, wish that were true. Excuse me.
They say clothes make the woman, and Barbara Ryan originals certainly do transform you.
Thank you, Blythe. I think. Where's Tony? I was really hoping he was going to make it. He must be tied up with important business or something.
Oh, yes, he's probably on the phone with my lawyer in Philadelphia wrapping up my contract.
Philadelphia? I thought that you were from New York.
Well, I still use my father's lawyer. You know, you can trust someone whose family came over on the Mayflower with yours.
Yeah, my family probably came over in steerage.
You have a lovely sense of humor. Tony, I must find you quite amusing. Well, ta-ta.
Mrs. Hughes, if you're trying to call Andy, you shouldn't. He's with his AA sponsor.
You mean he has been drinking? Oh, Duke. If you had anything at all to do with his getting help, then God bless you. Emily, listen, I wanted to let you know I have decided not to do a program on the Lombard murders.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kim, because I really want the truth to be told.
Honey, I don't think that anybody knows the real truth.
I
yet.
do.
I'll talk to you later. Stuart, if you'd still like to talk about the Lombard murder on TV as we discussed in your office, I've got a commitment to air a special report as my Oakdale debut.
Well, Miss Nelson, I'm very interested.
Good. Set it up then, as soon as my contract's been signed. How about tomorrow if you have the time?
I'll make the time.
All right, great.
Excuse me for a second.
Hey, you leaving?
Yeah, I am.
Listen, I was hoping that we could get together sometime. I don't know, for lunch or something. That is, if you don't mind eating with a hard hat.
I would be honored to have lunch with you. Just give me a little bit of time to get my life together, okay? I'm going to be selling the condo. I just got a very low price on it, but I might have to take it.
Emily, are you leaving?
Yeah, I am. I'm going back to the office.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Ready? Yo, man, yeah, let's do this.
So listen to me. Sean, I hate to tear you away, but we've got work to do. Gus needs to be stroked. Go ahead.
So tell me, how did you enjoy the show?
Oh, it was great. The girls were beautiful.
Yeah. Don't be too worried as far as that department's concerned, okay?
You know, I never realized before now just how much Lily needs to be center stage. Whenever Sean's around, she's got to have his undivided attention. I think this has turned into some sort of competition for her, but it's not for me.
Right.
I can't believe all the compliments I've been getting about my jewelry.
Oh, you can't. I can.
It's so wonderful.
Excuse me, Miss Hughes.
Yes?
Jake Myerson, New York Fashion Daily.
Oh.
I must tell you how impressed I am by your jewelry, and I'd like to do a piece on you.
Really?
Here's my card, and I'll call you and we can set up an appointment.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
John, he is just the biggest fashion critic in all of New York.
Oh, God, I can't wait to tell Duke.
Where is he anyway?
Oh, he went to pick up Andy's car because apparently Andy was in no condition to drive.
Oh, dear. Well, no wonder poor Kim seemed to be so distraught.
I'll see you then. Bye.
Olivia Wycroft, Jake Meyerson. Olivia, how are you? Fine, thanks. Listen, I'm over at the Barbara Ryan original show, and I thought you might like to know that that video outfit that's supposed to do your show next week, well, they've been taping here. It seems you've been scooped.
Darby and Joan, the folks who live on the hill.
Yeah, right.
With you at my side, I don't even notice the traitors in my midst.
Yeah, well, most of the time you're your own worst enemy.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I've been such a good girl lately.
So cold.
I know, I can't help it. With Duke, my heavens, am I not trying? I get an A+.
Do you want a report card?
Yes, I do, because I'm very insecure.
Lucinda?
Oh,
Sorry,
what? What? I'm sorry, this is an emergency. Video Trend taped Barbara's show. I just spoke with Jake Meyerson.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's... Blake did it. No, thank you, darling. I don't want a cookie. Jane, get Ambrose on the phone. Video Trend. Video Trend. All right. We take the contract away from them. And as for Blake, well, we'll just start a lawsuit on that. Industrial espionage. First, the Lakeview Towers is bought by Tony Reyes, and now we have this?
I'll get right on finding another video crew, and Ellie and Kirk and I will work on damage.
Good girl. Wait.
I'm amazed at how fast you can shift gears.
Of course I can, darling. That's what you love about me. I'm a fast change artist. You know, do you think when I come back, maybe we could spend our 3rd anniversary together in hot water somewhere?
I don't know. Maybe if we keep moving in the right direction, we might make it by our anniversary.
Sure?
Yeah. What?
Show me. Show me. That's better. That's better. Oh, okay, Mr. Sawyer. It's time.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I've got to get back to the hospital, see if there's any news on Andy.
Let me know. And let me know. Let me get your coat. If there's any problem with him, I hope by the time I get back, we could spend a little more time together.
Have a nice trip, all right?
Yeah.
Say hello to Sierra. Congratulate her for me. This is good news.
This is good news.
Be good.
You too. Be good.
Stay buckled up, huh?
Thanks, Doc.
Lucinda,
do you want to speak to a Larry Wagner
I
from
don't.
Seattle?
Yes, I do. Line 2. Yes, Larry. What progress?
Can I tell you what a coup this is going to be for us? We are going to be able to sign scads of new clients across the country. If that video turns out to be as good as I think it's... You're bored. I'm boring you, I can tell.
Not at all. I love seeing you like this. You are in a particularly good mood today.
What?
Is there something else going on besides the show?
I found the money in order to buy the partnership at M&A.
You did? That's great. That's great. How did it happen? Tell me.
Things just panned out.
Not Courtney's trust fund.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Great. I'm glad. Remember, money has a way of changing things.
Oh, I don't plan to change anything. Except my title on the company stationery.
You made the most beautiful bride, darling. Hey, come on. What's the matter with you? Huh? Is it Andy?
I thought I'd finally found some self-respect, and now I'm beginning to realize how easy it is to lose it.
Come on now, Julie. I respect you. You've got to respect yourself.
Well, I'm certainly not going to let anybody walk all over me.
Definitely not. Who do you mean?
Thanks for telling me I could come in late tonight. I got a few things I have to take care of.
Julie, you did a good job. Thank you very much. Veronica Leathers made a good choice. I hope so. Bye.
What an amazing day. Yes, first Mr. Myerson, and now a reporter from Chicago wants to interview me tonight at Lakeview Towers.
Oh, darling, that is so terrific.
I owe it all to you. And to you, Barbara, thank you. I just hope my father approves. I'm going to go to the police station now and talk to him.
Well, tell him hello for me.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. 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 I'm exhausted. Oh, I have no adrenaline left. None at all.
Oh, well, of course you don't, but oh, it's the best show you've ever done. Oh, just the best ever. You should be so proud. Life is really just coming together for you, isn't it? I mean, Hal and Paul and your work. You know what? We're doing the right thing. We're putting the past behind us. And I was so glad to see you do just that when you asked Emily to stay.
Well, I'm afraid I had no choice because my son gave me none in that. I had no intention of befriending that woman, Lisa. She's brought all this misery on herself, and now she's paying the price.
So, the new anchor woman over at WOAK wants me to do an interview with her about Brock's death. I said yes.
Great. I think that's a lousy idea.
Why? I think the public should know the truth. I think that I owe it to Brock so that his killers will be found and punished. Well, I'm going to discuss it with Philip Lombard before I make my final decision, anyway. Also, I've decided to take that offer on the condo. I know it's below asking price and everything, but I guess I need to really do it.
If you've made up your mind already, why bother to come to me for advice? Not that you take it anyway.
What is eating you?
Nothing.
See Duke around this morning? Hi,
Hi, John. I was just leaving. Mom, I really hope you feel better.
I am fine.
Got a problem?
No, and I haven't seen Duke all afternoon. How was your luncheon with Lucinda?
Kind of hectic. She's getting ready to go to Montega, you know.
Yeah. Surprised that she didn't persuade you to go with her.
Oh, come on. This is an awkward talk, but for both of us, isn't it?
Not for me. If you want a reconciliation, I wish you the best.
Come on. I feel guilty about the whole thing as it is.
I don't want your guilt. Knew what I was getting into.
Sorry.
Look, maybe this isn't a good topic of conversation for us. I'm very edgy today. Matter of fact, I was thinking of asking for a vacation.
Sure. Take as much time as you want. Something more than an Emily problem?
I just have to get away.
Excuse me, Kim called. Duke told her that Andy's back at his apartment with his AA sponsor.
Oh, that Andy is in trouble. How did Duke get involved?
I have no idea.
I better go over there and see what I can do.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I don't either. If his sponsor is there, don't get in the middle.
Huh. Well, I gotta talk to Kim anyway, you know?
Sure.
Hey, John. Thank your wife again for the nifty new toy, would you?
That'll have to wait until she gets back from Montega.
Guess the chief of staff isn't interested in computers, huh? Come here, I want to show you a new trick I learned on this thing.
Why'd I have to throw out those damn pills? All I need is one.
Bill, take off. Brought your car back. It's out front.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
A little shaky still.
Yeah,
Well, I gotta take off. I talked to your mom, told her you were with your AA sponsor, but didn't say anything else.
Yeah, we went through the 12 steps of AA. One of the things I gotta do is face the people that I've hurt. I know I've been a real jerk. I'm really, really glad you're my brother.
So am I. Most of the time. See you around.
Little brother.
I haven't been the greatest friend to you either lately. I'm sorry, Paul.
I'm not keeping score. I know that we've both had a lot to deal with. You know, when Julie gave me that note to bring to you, I figured things weren't great between the two of you. And I guess that's why you started hitting the booze again, right? Well, Andy, I'm very happy that you're back with AA. Because I care about you, man. And I don't want to lose you.
I don't know. If Duke hadn't shown up, I wouldn't have made it this time.
Maybe so. But Duke did show up. And you did call your sponsor. And you did make it okay.
I did call him. I did make it up. I made it today. I made it. But what about tonight? What about all the nights without Julie?
I don't even appreciate it.
Oh, sorry, I got caught in traffic. Any change?
Keeps repeating your name Lombard over and over.
Colonel Keeler, the patient just opened his eyes.
He's out of the coma. Larry. Larry, can you hear me? It's Joe. Joe. Yeah, that's right, kid. Welcome back.
Colonel Keeler, the EKG is showing irregular rhythms.
Airport. Yeah. Yeah, Larry? 3. 3. 3 what?
Out of the way! Out of the way! Call for a crash cart. Stat!
Code Blue to ICU! Code Blue to ICU!
Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of the CBS stations. Furs by Christie Brothers. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This is CBS.